So it's May the 9th, it's raining, I'm outside. You can probably hear the drops of rain falling from the sky, and I'm like, I decided to use the outside Wi-Fi because my own is not working because I decided to pause it. I decided to stop it and cancel it because electricity had been out for a couple of weeks, which is frankly quite frustrating. But that's not the point that I want to discuss right here today. What I wanted to talk about is my impressions about the announcement months ago, and also the, what do you call it? The announcement and the premiere of this upcoming movie called The Devil Wears Prada. The Devil Wears Prada. The Devil Wears Prada with Meryl Streep, Anna Hathaway, Stanley Tucci, and whoever is the actress that plays Emily. I'm so sorry, miss, but I am afraid I don't remember your name. That's not the point that I wanted to discuss here. What I wanted to discuss here is my impressions, my overall impressions of this movie, which are mostly indifference, and I do my best to be as neutral and unbiased as possible because every character does make good points. Miranda is a demanding boss, and she's doing the right thing to train whoever is under his wing. But at the same time, she's a horrible person that prioritizes the job too much. And also, it should be noted that the fashion industry is just a cesspit of superficiality and absurd demands. The most important would be stop it on horrible things that are, for example, calling female models and actresses fat. Are you kidding me? No, they're not fat. People have called Britney Spears fat at some point in their lives, and if you did, I hope your death is a painful one. But that's not the point. Oh, and also, as I was saying, I try to be as unbiased as possible, as every character makes perfect points. For example, Nigel. Nigel says something about sacrificing sleep. No, thank you. In no job should one have to do that, on the one hand. On the other hand, he's right when he's telling to Andy, if you're complaining about this, then quit. I can easily find any other girl willing to take this job. You're not trying to progress, you're complaining. And he is not wrong. Oh, my predictions about this movie were, which I made in another video that sadly got damaged and now it has no audio whatsoever, were that number one, the new generation, the Gen Z, and the new generation that Gen Z and the generation that was born after the 2000s, they are gonna be the type of generation that couldn't care less about fucking fashion, and in fact, they're gonna be so inclusive that my prediction is that probably Miranda is going to be desperate because the new generation is not consuming fashion. They don't care about all that, and maybe it's gonna be hard for Miranda to, what do you call that, to, there is a word, cravel? No, there is a word that I'm looking for, and the word I'm looking for is, help me, serve, satisfy, I'll look it up, future me can find it. Future me can find it. But yeah, what I was gonna say was that she's gonna find it hard to catch the attention of the new generation, and she has had a string of assistants because none of them last more than a couple weeks or a couple months at most, because they just don't tolerate the shenanigans, the demanding, rude, horrible shenanigans of Miranda and the whole fashion industry. And that's fantastic. You shouldn't have to tolerate this type of horrible mistreatment. Even if coming from Miranda, it can be kind of provider of insight and perspective. Sure, I'm not gonna be as arrogant as Sandy thought, like when she called the whole thing stuff. When I'm laughing and Miranda tells me, what's so funny? What's wrong? I'm like, I'm just laughing at stupid things, madam. I'm just laughing at stupid things. Please, my brain is just generating random images. Please, let us move on. And then she can, anyway, probably give me the Cerulean monologue, but that's another story for another day. Damn, I made a video like this a couple months ago, but as I said, it got damaged. So now I'm making this video on May the 9th. But I probably won't be uploading it until maybe May 11 or something like that. Who knows? That's what I wanted to say. Thank you very much.